if you haven't been to your local branch of social media today, you probably haven't seen it yet. Over the weekend there were some leaked footage, leaked pictures from the Suicide Squad movie, basically of the Joker and Harley Quinn finally, together, in character, in some form of their attire that they're going to be in the movie. It basically looks like Harley Quinn is either pre-Harley Quinn or in her alias, Harley Quinzel, Dr. Harley Quinzel. There is one scene that is going to definitely ignite some controversy, what's the most PC way to put this? Ignite a fire in some feminist panties. Does that work? This scene is basically the purest example of the Joker and Harley Quinn relationship that has existed in the comics for the last few decades. She's a character that is not there. She is not fully there when it comes to her character. She doesn't understand, the Joker is bad. She loves him. And in a really weird way, the Joker loves her too, even though he always, leaves her behind or slaps her, puts her down. I'm gonna try to put the clip up and hopefully WB doesn't take down my video. They've been doing that a lot. I wasn't able to get the actual full clip with audio because you get to hear her voice, you get to hear Leto, they're in an argument. This scene is going to spark some people's anger. You're gonna get the hardcore fanatical feminists coming out that this is perpetuating rape culture, this is perpetuating abuse against women. If you want to take it that way, that's fine, that's your right. But if you aren't a comic book fan, if you aren't even a comic book movie fan, this has nothing to do with you. As a comic book fan, we don't look at it as Joker's beating another woman or Joker's beating Harley again. No, we look at it as, Jesus Christ, how does Harley stay with this guy? Joker's a fucking psychopath and he treats her like shit, but she's still with him every step of the way. She is always with him, no matter what he does to her. This isn't a perpetuation of rape culture or abuse against women. This is just a view into the world of these two sociopaths that have come together to find love, yet they also despise each other. They hate each other, they beat each other, they trick each other, they leave each other behind when Batman's getting close to defeating them. They have always had this love-hate relationship that has been both physical and verbally abusive to both parties. And if you don't understand the history of the characters, don't jump up on this moral high horse and get a scene like this taken out of a movie, because this is what I fear, is that this scene will be taken out of the movie due to backlash, due to these fanatical, morally righteous people that really have no intention of seeing the movie anyways. I guarantee you most of the people that will get upset over this weren't even planning on seeing the movie. And now that there's been a shot of this put out there, this is potentially going to make the directors and the writers feel that they're going to have to cut this scene. You're going to take away an element of two characters that has existed for decades, and you're going to push it under the rug and somehow make it more family friendly? They're sociopaths. The Joker is one of the most diabolical, criminally insane characters that has ever arisen in comic books. To portray him on screen as nothing less than that is a sin to the creativity of the people that created the character, and it is a disgrace to art. Just like how the news censored that Picasso painting that sold for $173 million, the most expensive piece of art ever sold. And the news censored the cubicle boobies because they were afraid of triggering some people's soft emotions. Let us all remember that it is fiction. That is the core issue here, is that it is fiction. It is not trying to portray anything other than the fact that the Joker is a fucking psycho. And if you can't get that, and if you can't get that through your thick skulls, then really you have to look deep inside and see what the hell is wrong with you. You've got some deep-seated issues and probably have to go see a therapist. I hope they don't cut this scene out of the movie, because this is Joker and Harley Quinn's relationship in one brief second. That is their relationship, and that is the way it has always been portrayed. If you don't like it, don't see it. It's that simple.